Welcome to The Know. I'm Ashley Jenkins.
I'm John Reisinger.
Looks like the new Pirates of the Caribbean movie has run into some pretty stiff competition. Real pirates, and if they don't get a lot of doubloons, right? That's pirate currency. Well, these buccaneers are warning that Disney had better batten down the hatches.
Oh, this is starting rough already at the beginning.
Yeah, just get ready. You go real hard on the pirate stuff. Just go all in.
Shiver me timbers, it's true. According to Disney CEO Bob Iger, hackers have managed to hornswoggle a copy.
Is that even a word?
Is there a pirate's like thesaurus?
Yes, I found it.
Brian keeps one at his desk.
Managed to hornswoggle a copy of the 5th Pirates of the Caribbean movie and are holding it for ransom. And if Disney doesn't pay up, they say they'll release the film early online.
So this is actually, this is related to something that's already been happening. It's part of the latest wave of hacking attacks to hit Hollywood, where entrepreneurial hackers have been snatching unreleased copies of movies and TV shows and then demanding payment from studios to not leak them.
So a few weeks ago, a hacker or a group of hackers called the Dark Overlord.
Can we just call them TDO? I hate Dark Overlord. It feels like I should be calling them like Zero Cool or what was the Acid Burn from Hackers?
The Dark Overlord posted much of the new season of Orange is the New Black online after Netflix apparently refused to pay an extortion demand. But it wasn't just Orange is the New Black that got stolen. The hackers also apparently swiped dozens of other shows from Netflix and other networks.
Oh, it's not really clear though if this latest ransom demand is from TDO, because that's what I'm gonna call them, or a different hacking group. Now, as for Disney, it's telling whoever stole Pirates of the Caribbean to go walk the plank and stuff it. According to Deadline, Iger informed company employees about the incident during a town hall meeting in New York on Monday, but he said that Disney won't pay up and is currently working with the FBI.
Iger didn't say which movie was stolen, but Deadline later reported that it was the 5th Pirates of the Caribbean movie, Dead Men Tell No Tales, which is set to hit theaters on May 26th.
The hackers say if they're not paid a ransom, which Iger described as a huge sum in Bitcoin, and if Disney's calling it a huge sum, it's gonna have a lot of digits.
They got lots of money.
They'll release the movie incrementally, 5 minutes at first, and then in 20-minute chunks until their demands are met or until the whole movie is out.
It's like when you take the finger and you send the finger off and then the other finger.
A little bit.
That's so cute. We don't know how this hack happened, but it's the latest in a string of attacks that have hit not only Hollywood, but businesses and governments around the world. You might remember last week when a massive cyber attack on Friday caused headaches internationally, disrupting the British healthcare system.
Which is just, you guys don't attack hospitals.
Yeah.
There's villain level and then there's just straight dickbag, and that's not a good thing.
That's the Joker level kind of stuff.
No, because people like the Joker.
No, he did that in the movie, Dark Knight. He blew up a goddamn hospital.
I know, but people still like him, but I don't want people to think they can be as cool as the Joker.
They'll be like Jared Leto Joker.
Yeah, you want that.
The hack also halted manufacturing at production plants in other countries. The malware, known as WannaCry, exploited a vulnerability in Microsoft's Windows operating system that allowed it to automatically spread across networks. It was a ransomware attack, meaning that the hackers offered to unlock users' data for a price.
And then, of course, there was the TDO hack, which we were talking about a little bit before, which hit Larson Studios, the post-production studio. After Netflix wouldn't pay that hacker or hacking group, the TDO leaked 10 episodes of the upcoming season of Orange is the New Black last month. Not the entire season, just 10 episodes of it, which is most of a season, but not the entire thing. The group also says it swiped content from 36 TV series and one film. That film actually, we thought that one was Pirates of the Caribbean, but turns out it was actually XXX, The Return of Xander Cage, which I kind of want to see. The list of series, though, included It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, Bill Nye Saves the World, Portlandia, NCIS Los Angeles, just to name a few.
Yeah, the Dark Overlord also wrote that it has plans to apparently extort more studios, naming ABC, National Geographic, Fox, IFC. And it's worth noting that ABC is owned by Disney, so maybe the Dark Overlord was involved with this hack.
Even if it was a separate attack now.
Could be.
Targeting Pirates of the Caribbean means that hackers are going after a pretty big fish, a white whale, maybe. The franchise has made more than $3.7 billion worldwide since the first movie hit theaters in 2003, and it's the 11th top grossing movie franchise of all time. It's ahead of Jurassic Park, which
That's a tragedy.
is sacrilege. It's a real tragedy. It's ahead of Shrek, not as much of a tragedy.
That's still a tragedy even more.
And it's ahead of Twilight, so that's actually not a bad thing.
What's wrong with Twilight? we won't get into that. The latest hacks seem to have set off a wave of rumors of which movies could be next. There were rumors online last week that a print of Star Wars: The Last Jedi had been pirated and was being held for ransom, but that was later revealed as a hoax. But in this day and age, it's definitely not outside of the realm of possibility.
Not just studios being hit either, though. I mean, aside from WannaCry, which targeted everybody, and there was the one targeting the British healthcare system and the production plants. But the Hollywood Reporter says that a bunch of Hollywood agencies have also been hit by hacker extortion demands recently, including big names like UTA, ICM, and WME.
Experts say these cases are notoriously tough to solve. Deadline talked about the hacks with Hector Monsegur, Director of Security Assessments for the cybersecurity firm Rhino Security Labs. He also appears on the Science Channel series Outlaw Tech. Monsegur, a former hacker himself, said that the hardest part is finding the ultimate source of the attacks, because hackers can be based in a variety of countries and they're aware of the methods that authorities use to catch them. And while Disney might have good security, a smaller vendor that it uses might not.
So RIP smaller vendors, because no one is going to dare to use them anymore.
Oh.
Hackers are also changing their methods, so that makes it extra difficult to find them once they grab a copy of a movie or TV show once a year till deadline. Remember back in the day when movies would leak online and they would go to a pirate bay? Now there's been a shift with the advent of ransomware, so these companies are getting demands to pay for their own IP. Any studio is going to have a problem moving forward protecting their IPs.
However this shakes out, it's clear the hackers aren't just trying to spoil movie releases anymore, they're also targeting studio wallets. And while piracy might be fun in the movies, in the real world, it can have some pretty serious consequences.
It's a lot more fun in the movies. Hacking as well, actually.
Yeah.
Hacking seems so much more exciting.
Yeah.
Like in Swordfish. Yeah,
that's your example of hacking.
You know what I'm talking about, hacking under pressure, as it were. What do you think of this latest hack involving Pirates of the Caribbean? Did you like all of our pirate lingo? Are we the next best pirates in the world? Let us know in the comments.
Could have used more pirate lingo.
Arr.
And for all your,
Did that do it? Put it over the edge?
Exactly what it needed. You know how it works. And well, for all your Hollywood news, including which studio is getting held up for ransom this week, be sure to like this video and subscribe to The Know.
Are there any agencies that have an extra letter? Or are they just all three? Is that the standard?
That's the rule. That's the rule. That's what I was taught in school. However, this shakes out. It's.
However,
this shakes out. They're also.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm good.
Scratch it.